Hi everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to be taking a look at a Bestech. The good folks from Bestech reached out here a while back, and today we've got this new knife coming out. We'd love to send it out to you and have you check it out and tell us what you think. So I'm like, absolutely would love to. So this guy that we're looking at today is the Bihai from Bestech. Now it's an Ostap Hel design, and once we get it open, you'll definitely see that influence. But they sent out the white G10. Now there are several colors available. I definitely know there's a black one. They've got this white, but white G10 probably isn't my first choice just because of the environment I work in. It gets dirty easy. You know what I mean? I've talked about that before. But this is kind of a cool little knife. It is small, and I'll kind of show you that here in a minute. But you've got not a deep carry clip, but you've got your standard, half-inch-ish sticking out there. You do have a black back spacer, and it's kind of hard to see, but that back spacer is kind of slotted there, so it gives it a little bit of flair. Now, it is right hand only. Sorry, my lefty friends, but the pocket clip is set up for the right hand side only. Overall, the build quality is pretty good. I want to point out one little thing that I just like to see a little different, but hey, overall, it's not too bad. Centering is really good as far as that goes. Now, you do have this top flipper here, which I finally got a knife that I can actually top flip without much problem. And that's because it is small and I can get the proper amount of leverage on it. But then, I mean, you can front flip it as well. But check out that angry little blade. Wow. Look at that thing. There you go. Ostap Hel design. But wow, it's got some pretty cool grind lines on it, as you can see there in the right light. But oh my goodness, you've got kind of that sort of bird of prey type blade style going on there. Definitely, wow. A very, very generous forward finger choil that you can choke up on that just gives you some amazing control of the knife. But very, very cool. Now this little guy, 14C on the blade steel. So you know I'm digging that. One of my favorite blade steels. But let's check out the overall specs on this. Like I said, it's smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just a hair over 5 inches in overall length. So you're looking at about 3 and just a hair on the handle. Your blade is going to come out to right about 2. And then your overall cutting edge with that recurve on it, I mean, you're looking at 1 1/4-ish for your cutting edge. And then as far as grip length, in a natural grip, I can get 3 fingers on it. Now, if I choke up, like I said, and to be perfectly honest with you, I do believe I would use it in the choked up grip. It's a good little utility type blade, 5th pocket carry, secondary carry, however you want to carry it, of course. Pocket drop, you can definitely do that. But wicked little knife. Now, the access to your lock bar is pretty darn good for such a small knife. They did pretty well on that. Now, the one thing I was going to talk about earlier, and I kind of mentioned, jumping ahead a little bit, but I'd like to see a little bit more chamfering in this area. I mean, you can see we're chamfered up here, nice, and then this kind of comes down to pretty much a 90. So I just kind of like to see that. Now, does that cause anything in the grip? I mean, you feel it a little bit, nothing major. It's just, I don't know. It's something I like in a knife. I like when the edges are chamfered and not that 90-ish degree in it. So just, that's personal, I guess, personal preference. It's not a huge deal. Doesn't affect the operability of the knife in any way, shape, or form. So let's throw out our size comparisons. Well, we might have to do this to get it all on the screen, but obviously the PM2 is a much, much larger knife. Absolutely. Another little one. We kind of had that mini bay going on as well. That was another smaller knife. And I don't have anything against smaller knives. I like them, actually. And there you go. That's kind of the way it looks against the bug out. So again, smaller knife. Going to have a light weight to it. Let's see. What's it got? So, yeah, 1.8 ounces or 51 grams. So it is decent small knife. Kind of take a look at that, how much you're going to have sticking out of the pocket. So yeah, right about a ½ inch-ish sticking out of your pocket there. In and out of the pocket very nicely. No issues with that. And another reason I do like this knife is because I can actually top flip it. Just gives you another opening method, of course, along with the front flip. Oh, there you go. Gotta kind of adjust. Now, reverse flick. There, I did it. I think that's the first time I've reverse flicked it successfully. So you can. Very cool. Nice. If I can do it, you probably can. And there's, of course, a thumb flick. Action on it, pretty nice. Absolutely. Detent is pretty good. I mean, it's a small knife, so you're not going to need a lot of detent on it. That blade's not very big. So it actually feels better with the top flip on that. Yeah, the top flip actually feels like it's tuned a little bit better for that detent. To me, anyway. So, but, you know, overall, and now, honestly, is this my design aesthetic? You guys know me. It's not, it doesn't fall into the categories of a knife, you know, the aesthetics that really draw me in. But it is a kind of a cool little knife. And that blade, wow, wicked blade. So if that's the type of knife you guys are into, you might want to give it a shot. Like I said, fit, finish, build is pretty darn good. You know, I just pointed out that chamfering there, but then again, that could very well be a personal preference. And there's even weight reduction going on. I got to point that out. Small knife, but there actually is a decent amount of weight reduction going on there. So very cool that they pulled that out for the Bihai as well from Ostap Hel. Definitely, I would have to go away from the white G10. That thing would look, it wouldn't be white for very long. I could tell you that. But let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of this one? I know I've showed it a couple of times, and people have been like, I'm waiting for that one. So very cool. Like I said, it should drop today from everything I've read and been told by Bestech. So if you've been waiting for it, go check out your favorite retailer and pick one up, because they should be available today. If not today, very soon. So thank you guys for dropping by today. Greatly appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.